Good morning, everyone. Naijha Wright Brown here with Naijha Speaks, and today we're going to be talking about the People's Fund. What is the People's Fund? Well, today's guest is Jamie Berger, Chief of Staff of Mercy for Animals. She's going to tell us all about what's going on with the People's Fund. Thank you for joining us, Jamie. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Naijha. I'm really excited about this program and glad to be here and excited to be able to share a little bit about this new initiative that we've just launched. So a little bit about me. As you said, I'm the Chief of Staff at Mercy for Animals. I support our senior team. I've been there for about 6 years, so have held a variety of roles, but this is the program that I'm most excited about that I've been working on this year. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done at Mercy for Animals, so I'm thrilled to be able to share a bit about it with your viewers today. So as some of you may know, Mercy for Animals is a nonprofit based in Los Angeles, but we have offices all over the world. And our mission is to build a compassionate food system by reducing suffering and ending the exploitation of animals for food. And we also like to share our vision, which is a world where all animals, including humans, are respected, protected, and free to pursue their own interests. So this program, the People's Fund, is very much in line with our efforts to achieve our mission and to bring about that vision of a better and more compassionate world for everyone. So just to share a bit about the fund, if that's okay, if I just jump into that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a pilot program that we've just recently launched in the past couple months, and it provides grants ranging from $5,000 all the way up to $25,000 to Black activists working in the United States and folks who are working in the animal protection movement or related movements. So, for example, the vegan food justice movement. And what I love about this program is that depending on our capacity at Mercy for Animals, we're also hoping to offer optional in-kind support. So that could be, social media promotion, free consulting, video work, or other services. As long as we have the capacity to offer those, we're including that as part of this program as well.
Jamie, I have to thank you on behalf of the Land of Kush, because a couple of years ago, you all did a great promo video for us. It is on our website. It was about a minute or so long, and I think we're at 12,000 views on it. So it was great promotion. I think it was around the holidays. I don't know, but it was shared all across social media, and it's definitely bringing us business. So that in kind, yes, that helps.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that we were able to do that video with you. It was so much fun, and I'm really happy to hear that it's been kind of able to bring some more business to you all. That's wonderful.
Was there a particular need to the reason why Mercy for Animals launched the People's Fund?
Yeah, so this past June, Mercy for Animals committed to 9 actions in support of racial justice. And so this program is really in line with one of the primary commitments that we made, which is to partner with and invest in Black activists and their communities as well. So this grant program is really all about us, putting our money where our mouth is and being able to say, this is important to us. We want to uplift Black activists and the work that they're doing, to build a compassionate food system, both in their communities and beyond as well.
And I know you had some definitions on the site of the criteria for Black activists. I know you had Afro-Latino, Afro-Caribbean. Do you want to highlight, does that include, let's say, just Puerto Ricans as well, or, just case by case?
Yeah, it's anyone who identifies as Black. So as you said, that includes African American, Afro-Latinx, Afro-Caribbean, any other Black identities.
Awesome.
And I should note too, the program for now is based in the United States. So we're hoping, like I said, this is a pilot program. We're hoping to be able to expand it to other regions. But so it's for anyone who resides in the United States, and that does include, the territories, including DC, Guam, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and American Samoa as well. So that's you must reside in one of those areas for this time around to be eligible for the program.
Let me just correct the website because I put the wrong thing. I'm about to. It's MFA People's Fund. I think we see it scrolling on the screen, but I just wanted to make sure that that was in the comments. Is there a deadline for those that meet the criteria to apply? When is that deadline?
Yes, the deadline is coming up very soon. It's November 10th. So every application needs to be in by that date. And I know that's coming up. So please, if you're interested, go ahead and apply, and feel free to reach out to me with any questions.
How do you feel the campaign is going so far since launch?
Yeah, it's going really great so far. Actually, we've gotten a number of really phenomenal applications from people kind of doing all different sorts of work. And I've also gotten a lot of just interest from folks who have never applied for a grant like this before and want to learn more about it. One of the kind of elements of the program that I think is worth noting is that those who apply must be affiliated with a 501c3 nonprofit. And that's just because of the way that, our structure works. We're only able to give grants to folks with that affiliation. But, I've had a number of folks reach out to me and say, I'm not currently affiliated with a nonprofit, but I'm interested. And so in that case, I've been telling those folks that you can still apply, even if you're not affiliated with a 501c3 nonprofit, if you're able to get what's called fiscal sponsorship.
Okay.
So I just wanted to highlight this because I've gotten some questions about it, and I'm more than happy to walk anyone through it if they're interested in applying but don't have that organizational affiliation. We are able to help you kind of find that connection, get fiscal sponsorship, which is basically just a partnership with a nonprofit that will allow you, to receive the funds. So just wanted to point that out, that's kind of the way that it's structured. But it's very much something that we're willing and able to help folks with if they need that.
Where should potential applicants go for questions? Are they going to the website? Is there an email that they can send? What is the best point of contact that they should use?
Yeah, I would definitely start out with the website as you have it up here. It's mfapeoplesfund.com. And on the website, you'll also find my email address, which I can share right now as well. It's Jamie, JAMIE, @mercyforanimals.org. I'm happy to take emails anytime and answer questions, and happy to set up phone calls as well. Just reach out to me via email first, and then we'll connect. And that's the best way to get answers to any questions you have.
All right. Any additional thoughts or tips that you would like to share for potential applicants, or any additional thoughts or tips that you would like to share in general to our viewers?
Yeah, I would just say, make sure that you do review the eligibility criteria. And I don't know that I didn't go through all of them since I don't want to overwhelm folks with details, but they are all listed on the website. One of the things that we're looking for. Oh, sorry.
I can bring it up. We can share
okay.
for a second. Let me share
Sure.
my screen. We can show people what we're looking at, and then we can walk through that. Give me 1 second. So I'm sharing the screen. Do you see that, Jamie? So everyone, these are the eligibility requirements here.
Yes.
And it is definitely on the website. So again, Jamie mentioned identify as Black. This includes African American, Afro Latinx, Afro Caribbean, and other Black identities, and reside and work in the U.S. Everything is on the mfapeoplesfund.com site. So I think Mercy for Animals did a very good job in being clear in what they were looking for in terms of applicants, but everything is here. And again, Jamie does list her email right here, jamieb@mercyforanimals.org, if there are any additional questions. So I think that's awesome right there.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. And I'll just highlight one kind of on the sort of the side of making sure that this grant has a positive impact. We're looking for folks to be able to demonstrate that you have a clear strategy, that you have goals for the work, and kind of articulate how that fits into, your theory about how to create a better world for people and or animals. So, we want folks to be able to illustrate that their work, that the grant will fund, will have a truly, meaningful and lasting impact. And then kind of along the lines of that, we want to be able to know that you have a need for funding. So that's kind of another element of the criteria as well. And if you're more than able to go ahead and, if you want, Naijha, even to click on the Apply Now button, and folks can just see what the application looks like.
Yes. So
it's pretty straightforward.
Right here.
We've done our best to keep it. Yes, if you just click there, it should open it up. We've done our best to keep it fairly simple and straightforward. So we don't want to put too much of a burden on folks' time, because we know you're out there doing the work, and we want to be able to support that and not take away from that. So the application itself is fairly minimal and hopefully shouldn't take too much time, but I think does give applicants a good opportunity to establish that impact, and establish the goals for the work that they're doing.
Here goes the screen. When I popped it open, it opened it to another window, so it didn't really show. So now we're looking at the screen right here. So that's the application. And it's really simple. So again, Jamie does list her email at the top, and then the application comes up here, and just first, last name, email, phone, and the question: does your work have a local or regional focus? And then you just go through this. I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. Annual budget: do you share in the mission? What amount are you requesting between the $5,000 and $25,000? And describe how you would use the funds. And if you have website links, articles, things like that, to talk about the work you've been doing. Yeah, I think this is really, really, really simple to apply. And then right there, submit application.
Yep.
Great.
It's that easy. And if you have any questions, again, as you're going through this, if anything's not clear, we've done our best to try to make it pretty straightforward, but I'm always happy to take questions.
Well, I thank you for taking out the time from your busy schedule, especially with your new promotion, Jamie. Like, subscribe, and comment on NaijhaSpeaks.com. Again, apply for the Mercy for Animals People's Fund. If you meet the criteria, even if you don't have a affiliation with a nonprofit, we'll work on trying to get you a fiscal sponsor. And Black Veg Society of Maryland is meeting people where they are. So please go to bvsmd.org. I want to shout out our sponsors: A Welfare World, Veg Fund, Women Funders in Animal Rights, Jane Unchained News, Eat the Change collectively, and individual supporters like you. Thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Naijha.
Oh, thank you.